Share.
Are you recording?
Yeah.
What are you recording?
Oh, that's so cute.
What are you recording?
Just as I shop.
Flip me out.
No.
Ah!
Y'all are gonna especially be in there.
Oh, jeez. Why, it's still recording?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to block your thing, though.
No, you're fine. Don't overthink it. It's good. Come on, Amy, get in there. I'm excited y'all are here.
I'm excited to be here.
Hey guys, welcome to my truck. So today is 75% off Monday and we are going to be going to a few stores. I have already gone into one location and I have met up with Karen and Amy and I am super excited because it's gonna be a girls' Goodwill day. Anyway, unfortunately there weren't many 75% off items in this store. It almost feels like they took off all the blue tags and put a bunch of red tags, which was unfortunate, but I did find a few goodies nonetheless, and I am going to be heading out to another store in Katy, which is the Mason Road location. Unfortunately, I'm waiting on Karen and Amy because they have quite the conundrum going on over here with the handicap parking area where they're trying to get out, and yeah, it's a little strange, but we're all gonna get there someday. So anyway, I will see you guys in a little bit. I'll probably check in with Amy and Karen because I forget whenever I'm on the move. So I'll see you guys. Hey guys, Paloma here and welcome to the Bates house. Today is Tuesday and I have been working on the eBay store all morning, so I'm gonna make this video very quick. It is the 75% off Monday haul. There's a lot of red and blue tag in this haul. The blue tag is actually what was 75% off, but I found a ton of red sticker items, which were all regular priced items. So we're gonna move fairly quick because the hubby is on his way home. After that, Boogie gets home. After that, the other boys get home. And then the house is pretty much nonstop. And I have other dishes that I need to get washed so that I could take all of these goodies that are gonna go into the shop and get them cleaned up, because eBay is actually that fast. Like, you can get stuff hauled and pictured and listed in the same day if you choose to. If not, I could at least have it ready for tomorrow morning's work, and I have to go to the post office to go ship a bunch of stuff that sold. So that being said, I gotta move kind of fast. The sticker of the week this week was blue, so everything that is blue was 75% off, and then everything that is red is regular price. We're gonna start off with the blue items, and the first one is this here. This is a pine cone. I'm not sure if it's like a bookmark or some kind of thing that locks into something, but it was only $2, so I paid 50 cents for it. And it does say the Sheffield Silverco silver plate made in Italy. And I just thought that was a beautiful piece, and you could repurpose it into pretty much whatever you want. So I did get that for 50 cents. Next, I found some American Girl collection books. I have number 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All I was missing was number 1, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, there's only 6 books. They were stickered for 99 cents, and they are the blue tag, so I did get them for a quarter a piece. First one is Molly Learns a Lesson, Molly's Surprise, Happy Birthday Molly, Molly Saves the Day, look at that cover, and then Changes for Molly. And again, they were only a quarter a piece. I thought that was a great deal, so I'm gonna be putting those in the eBay store for sure. Next, I found this adorable Currier & Ives American Homestead Autumn print. Now, this says published by Currier & Ives, but I don't know if it's like a print of a print or if it's actually published by. Either way, it's an adorable fall scene in this really cute wood frame, and it was stickered for $3, so I paid 75 cents for this frame. Currier & Ives is a very popular print. I like the different seasons and stuff that they do in their images. This one is just a cute little homestead scene, and I thought it was a great image. So for 75 cents to have the print and the frame, that was good. Next, this is a personal item. So this is a vintage Taiwan, what are these called? Not pizza block, pizza thing where you put your pizzas. Well, we actually make homemade pizza here at the Bates house with the dough and the ingredients and all that. And we are a big family, and we make about 8 pizzas for the entire family because we'll have a little bit left over for maybe lunch, and we don't have enough pizza blocks. So this one was priced at $9, so that means we paid $2.25 for it. I thought that was awesome. Now this is not the Pampered Chef. I do have a Pampered Chef one, but this one is not that. This is vintage Taiwan, so I got it anyway because it's exactly what I need. Give it a nice cleanup, and we have another one to be able to put with our collection of pans for pizza. This, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it because it's super cool and it doesn't resell for much, but I just thought they were awesome. They actually had 2 of them. One was priced, I think, for like $8-9 bucks. Not about that life. This one was blue tag, and it was originally $5, so I paid $1.25 for this. It is the World Reserve Monetary Exchange book, but I love the seal there, and it's a huge book. It was from 2006, so I think I'm just gonna keep this since the resale value is not that great, and the ones that are on there are like amazing condition, and they don't have any wear. This has wear, and it doesn't resell for much, so I think I'm just gonna keep this and put it in my Patriot cabinet. If you saw my Etsy shop workstation, my /eBay workstation, then you know I have a Patriot cabinet with a bunch of American based pieces, and I thought this would be a great one to go in there. Now the inside is extremely clean. It's basically a storage book for your dollar bills and, you know, different bills and stuff, and it looks fantastic. It's super clean. All the lining is in there. There's no stains or anything on the inside. So yeah, there's that, $1.25. I thought it was cool. I'm putting it in our Patriot cabinet. Moving right along, I found these old school USA pottery cups. These are fantastic. I love cups like this. Now these say USA on the bottom. They were blue sticker for $2, so that means we paid 50 cents a cup, making that $2 for the entire set. And I do mug sets, cup sets, depending on the ounces, of course, because if they're smaller, like anything below 8 ounces, then I won't do those 4 for $20. And I try to get those in a set of maybe 6 for $20 instead of 4 for $20, because regular mugs, I do 4 for $20. So I did pick up those 4. They are a gorgeous brown glaze with a white inside. I love them. I wish I could keep them, but I cannot. So yeah, $2 for an entire set. That was awesome. I found this huge stack of plates. Now I know I can't think of the name right now of this design, but I got a huge stack of plates. They were priced at $7, and there are several of this pattern here, and there is another pattern down here with the steamboat. It's that one there. Now you can see that one is a little more denim blue, and then this one is a little more blue. Either way, they are very pretty. This looks like a saucer for a cup, and then this one looks like a side, like bread plate or something. So there is that. Okay, so this next item is pretty huge. Now I'm gonna debate on this one. I might hold this one for a while and see if I could find the missing piece. But if not, selling it for parts is probably worth more than selling it whole. So this is the Regal La Machine 2 food processor, and it has this thing on the top. It has the container and it has the base, and it does work. The only problem, it's missing the blade. But it was priced at $10, so I paid $2.50 for this, which is an awesome purchase price. Now I couldn't decide if I wanted to keep it myself, but it's not very practical for me because I don't use a food processor, and I have a small one already, so I might piece it out and sell it in parts instead of holding on to it to see if I could find the blade, because that's just gonna take longer and it doesn't sell as well as the pieces. So the single parts, this one, the container sells for about 20 bucks. The little push thing sells for about 10 to 14, and then the bottom is about 14 to 20 depending on like who needs it. So I thought that $2.50 was a great price no matter what, because the resale value on it will definitely bring in some profit. Now that would not be the case if it was $10, because that's more money out of pocket, but because I only got it because it was 75% off, that helps my profit be more, of course. So that is awesome, and it's a really nice, clean machine. It's in fantastic condition, so there's that. I'm just looking at the table. There's so much on here, and I know I have to like hurry. Well, I do have a question for you guys, because since I'm against the window, I kind of fight the light, and it makes everything, the light, you can see the light very nicely actually, like the hutch looks good, but then everything here is black. So I did a focus lock the square in a place where it kind of keeps the background bright. If you don't mind this, let me know, and this is what I'll do so that we don't have a lot of fluctuation in the light, and I'm hoping you can see everything nicely and it doesn't bother you and it's not too bright. Give me some feedback on that, because I would like to know. This one I thought was a great find. So this is signed Naomi Kaufman 78, and then Naomi Kaufman 68 out of 200. Now I think she is the artist and the printer, because when there's two signatures on an item, doesn't that mean that it is the artist and the printer, the person that actually carves the artwork out onto whatever it is that they're using to print, or does the printing process? If I'm not mistaken, that's what it is. Anyway, this is a gorgeous frame. Very mid-century modern, a little bit of boho in there, feminine, kind of dainty. I love this, and it's not too small, it's not too big. Anyway, it was stickered for $7, guys. So that means that we got it for $1.75. That is amazing. And it's a great little image of this bird on a twig, and the little berries, it looks like, and leaves. Anyway, it's a great image. I hope you can see that without a glare. Yeah. So it's a great image of this gorgeous little bird. And Adam wanted me to take the frame apart just to make sure there was no money back there. He's actually found some stuff in the back of frames, which I think is kind of cool. So he's like, take the frame apart before you sell it. Anyway, I got that for $7. I'm certain almost that could bring at least 35 to 40 bucks. But I would be so scared to ship it because it's full glass. I don't know. Maybe I'll take the print out, or maybe I'll just sell the inside. I don't know, guys. We'll see. Wow, that was pretty much it for the blue tag. Now we are just going to dive in to the red tag, because there's a lot. So the first item I have is this Made in Spain enamelware pot. It is a heavy pot with this cute little orange plant on there, or orange florals with the green, with the greenery on there, and these little planter pots. Super cute. It was only $3. It is missing its little black top here, but I don't even think that matters, to be honest with you, because it's in great shape. There's no like breaks on the metal or anything, and the inside is completely clean, and it even has its little pamphlet thing. So it says Countryside Collection Porcelain, porcelain on steel gourmet cookware, and that's what that looks like. The inside is gorgeous. It's like this off-white color. I thought it was great. I actually am debating on keeping this one. If you don't know, in our house we actually use our teapots and stuff like that because I love all of these things. I felt like they've already lived a life of being collected, and now they want to live a life of being used. So yeah, got that one for $3, and it is huge and has great weight to it. Next, I need help. What is this? I loved it. I couldn't put it down, and I wanted it because it is black, and in my decor I like black and olive green, muted greens, muted woods, and stuff like that. And so I figured even on the wall as decor, that would be a great piece. It was only $3 and it's heavy. I got that one. Let me know if you know what that is. I have seen these Liberty Falls Christmas little townhouses for some time now, and I've wanted to grab them, but I just never did. But this one seemed just very appealing to me. This is Main Street in Liberty Falls, and this one actually comes with the book. So I thought that was worth it for the $3.99. It's in fantastic condition, new in the box. So I did grab that one, and that's what the little house looks like. I figured if I was gonna be, because I like the bigger houses, but I figured if I was gonna grab some of the small houses that they would have to be like kind of big little houses. The next one I got is this, that one was $19.98. This is $19.99, Liberty Falls Civil War Veterans Home, Civil War Memorial, and Mining Share. Check that out. That is awesome. So I did pick this one up for $4 as well because it came with the multiple pieces. Next is this one, the Butcher Shop. It was $1.99, and it looks like that. I thought that was very unique since we kind of are transitioning our lifestyle to farm life. I found this. Since the election is coming up, I thought this would be a great piece to put into the shop. I wish I had one of each. Unfortunately, there was only one. This is Electees Collection Gift Gallery by Fitz and Floyd, and it is the Republican teapot. That is adorable, and it was brand new with the wrapping and everything on the inside. I'm super excited about that. I'm kind of hoping that once I list it, I want to list it more towards like, I don't know, maybe towards the end of the month going into October, and I want to test an auction on it because I've never done an auction, and I have one auction listing and I don't even like know what to do, so we're gonna see how that goes. I found this little box, OMG. I got it because I was a sucker for the old paper. So it's this vintage faux metal or faux wood metal box in great condition, like there's nothing wrong with it. So that is going to be going into my to my workstation over there. Oh, and this one it says Father's Day, June 19th, 1995. That's funny. And then July 9th, and that's it. I don't see anything else in here. But they have these gorgeous aged cards in them. Yellow cards, the coral looking cards, and then the really pretty green looking cards. So yeah, I thought that was a great little set, if anything, for the ephemera. Plus, for $1, you definitely can't beat that. Okay, so me and Amy were kind of debating on this one because it looks like a vintage box, but it kind of doesn't. It looks a little too clean, but there's no date on it, which is unfortunate because that doesn't help me at all. That being said, this is the Campbell's Condensed Super, get it, Super Recipe Box. It was $2, and I only got it because I know there are Campbell's collectors out there, and it's in really good condition. I just don't think it's old. Either way, I'm gonna put it into the shop and just try to make sure I can recoup my money and just cover the shipping. But it's really pretty, very nice condition, super clean, and that's what the side looks like. I found this grater, nothing fancy, just a simple grater, and I'm gonna keep it over here because I make homemade pasta now and ravioli, and a lot of the times I need a nice big grinder for the Parmesan because you need a lot of Parmesan and it's a hard block, and so yeah, I got that. Oh, and that was $1. Next, Amy brought me this one in the store. It is a corn Majolica style pitcher, and it's in great shape, no chips, cracks, breaks, or anything, and I really do like the color of this one. I have some corn pieces that are, of course, like the home craft kits, but this one seems to have like a maker's stamp on it. I didn't look because I already knew that people like Majolica corn. Oh, and this one is Stanford number 513. I got it because I know it'll sell, so yeah. I'm gonna have to look that up as far as name, potter, brand, or whatever. But it's a gorgeous green and yellow corn pitcher, and these are very popular. If you don't know, look up hashtag Majolica on Instagram and OMG. Like, they do some gorgeous texture layering and everything on those layouts and spreads and stuff. I can totally appreciate that. And I found this. This is Illuminite, Limoges, France, handcrafted, Chamberlain, handcrafted, made in France. And it's just this oval onion dish with these little light handles here. I've been looking this one up and I can't find anything, so I'm assuming it's like a modern version of it or something. I don't know. So there's that. I didn't look it up like hardcore, but I will be looking it up to see what I can find. Next, I found an adorable mud pie mug. So I do have several mud pie pieces in my eBay store because mud pie is actually pretty popular. It's very similar to Ray Dunn, but it's more wonky and less clean line as far as everything that I have found so far. Mud pie is very well known. I recently sold a fleur-de-lis like big serving bowl. That one went super fast. And this is mud pie, but it says coffee, the original energy drink. How cool is that? I absolutely love that. This I thought was absolutely adorable, and it was $1, and I'm pretty sure I could get at least 10 bucks off of that depending on the market. 10 bucks is standard, but if it's something that people really want, it'll be higher than that. Next, I found this. Now, I don't do Starbucks because it's really expensive for me. Plus, there isn't one out here. And I just like my coffee at home first thing in the morning because I ain't getting nowhere to get no coffee. I need it like first thing in the morning. But this is, I thought this was like so fancy. Like someone's fancy grandma or something would be drinking out of this. It reminded me of our Gram. That's why, because she loves like animal print and like leopard print and all these jewels and stuff like that. So that's kind of the vibe that I got from this. Of course, anybody could drink from it with any style, but I just thought it was so pretty, just so like regal. Anyway, it's a tall Starbucks mug. It was $3, and I know, considering that I sell the smaller tumbler mugs for like 20 bucks, I know this would go for some good money. So there is that. Really quick, Christmas item for myself. I have been grabbing trees left and right. Not really, but I have a couple of trees, small trees. And I found this Christmas light in my last, I think 2 hauls back. I hauled a Christmas tree for like $1.25, which was awesome. And I got this for $3, and it's very pretty. It does work. I already tested it. It's a nice gold light, and I love it. Okay, I'm trying to move quick. Next, I found this Fitz & Floyd plate. I can't figure out yet what the fruit is. I want to say it looks like a fig, but I'm not positive. I'll have to look into it. It looks like a fig to me. But there was only one obvious flaw on this plate, and it was where the plate holders were, which is right here, one tiny little chip. You can see it. And then there's another one on the opposite end, of course, where the bottom of the tray was holding it, or the bottom of the rack thing was holding it. Anyway, but they'll sell anyway. I have one of these, and it's the lemon pattern, and I do believe this is a fig pattern. This is so pretty. Again, the people that love Majolica and like textured plates and stuff like that, they love stuff like this, and it's Fitz & Floyd, so you know it's good quality. I love it. It is so pretty. They did have pears, but that one just had way too much damage on it. I didn't want to chance it and, you know, not be able to resell it. And I got this for $1. That was awesome. I found this, and I actually got these to keep an eye out for a cool nutcracker like holder that's, because they have so many different types of nutcracker holders, and sometimes they're missing all of the tools that go inside. And this one is a toolkit that has all of the pieces, but there's not a cool base or anything like that. So I figured I would buy this because we actually like to have a lot of nuts around the house during the winter season. I have bowls over here. I'll have them in the kitchen, some on the living room coffee table, on the breakfast table. So you can just sit down and snack on nuts while you're talking or whatever. That being said, this little set, it's an old vintage set, and I got it for $2, and that I thought was pretty cool. So I'm gonna hang on to these and see if I can find like some kind of cool little base for it. This is gonna be for the eBay store. It's Home is Where the Heart Is. Actually, this might be a Christmas trivet for me. Oh my goodness. So this is $1.99. It's red, it's metal, and it's so pretty. Now, I don't really like hearts, but I like hearts like that, kind of. I can do it like that. When it kind of blends in with the piece, I don't mind it. But this says, again, Home is Where the Heart Is, with the floral print on the bottom. And it was $2. And trivets don't go for too much money, but if they're vintage and they're unique, they can go for a few bucks. Next, I found this little pink rooster. I thought this was great for someone that has some kind of like feminine country cottage or country style decor. This is so cute. And I don't see a maker on it. And I wasn't positive if I wanted to get it or not. It was $2 and it was regular price, and I was really trying to stick to blue tag, which didn't work, as you can see. But it was just unique. It's pink and it's a rooster, and not a lot of pink roosters are out there for people's decor if they like a feminine, dainty, girly kind of look in their kitchen, or even just in a hutch or something. I thought that was so adorable. So I'm gonna put that in the eBay store. Next is a personal item. It's just this really heavy duty wood spoon. I like the ridges that are cut into it. I like the fact that it has a hole for a hook, and it has a wide spoon thing, has nice holes, and it's just like nice. It's a nice solid wood spoon for $1. So I got that. I found this cool mug, and I can't tell, but I think it says Cuba, and it's gorgeous. Check that out. Now, I don't know if there's like a huge market of product out there for Cuban products, but I don't see why not. I mean, Cuban people like vintage too, right? It says Cuba right there, really light. And then it has like a man dancing with a woman. This is so cool. I love this. It's not too feminine, and it's not too masculine. It's just like totally cool, organic-y looking. And it's tall, it can hold a whole lot. So I thought that was pretty cool. And it was only $1, so I picked that up. Another personal item is this here. I was so excited about this. This is a coffee grinder. It definitely needs to be oiled, but it's very nice looking. It is wood, and then this bowl is metal, and you put your coffee in there, grind it, and it comes out the bottom there, and you would just put a jar or a dish or a bowl. It should have like a drawer, but it doesn't. It doesn't matter. You can put whatever you want there. So there is that, and it was only $4, and I've really been wanting one of these, so I am super excited that I found one. I haven't decided yet whether or not I'm going to paint it. I think for now I'm just going to keep it like this in its original natural state. Next, I found this one. I really like this. I might keep it because I love this green color in my house for my personal items. And it is this Temptations Presentable Ovenware by Terra Orchard Vine 4-quart baking dish. And it is beautiful. Check that out. Now, from what I found, it has a little stand, but there was no stand, and I don't care because I don't use the stands. But it's very nice. Gorgeous green color. This is a look at the top. So pretty. I love the texture on it. I love the green on it. And then that's a look at the bottom. The inside is perfect. There are no chips or cracks on this thing. Just a beautiful piece for $4. So I am excited about that one. I want to keep it, and I know I shouldn't. So I think I'm going to be putting this one in the eBay store. It's going to be a hard piece to let go of. I know I'm definitely going to have the pictures in my phone for some time if I do list this and sell it, because I'm going to want to look at it. I don't know if you guys, if you remember, in a few hauls back, I found these cool, like they weren't plastic, they were some kind of other material placemats with these pressed leaves on the inside. Totally boho, just uneven coloring and like real natural leaves and stuff like that. It was so cool looking. And those things probably got the most requests for purchase or interest for purchase than anything I've ever hauled ever. I've had people say, hey, I kind of like this or whatever, but that's where it ends. But this was like messages and everything, and they sold super fast. I didn't even list them. They sold locally by someone that saw the video. And anyway, I said all that to say that I actually have the pictures of those placemats in my phone still because I want to look at them because they look so pretty. So that's what I do. I take pictures of things that I really love and I know I can't hold on to. I kind of hold on to the pictures for a while just so I can remember them as I go through my phone. Next, I found this. Now, I don't know why or for what reason this caught my attention. It's a floral vintage photo album. It's very clean. It has a ton of photo slips and stuff. The only wear in it is, I think, on the front right here, where the binder rings kind of go. It wears it out. But I thought someone that had like a shabby chic, florally, vintagey, feminine look or decor style would love this. It would be beautiful on a coffee table. It would be beautiful on a bookshelf, standing alone. You could put like a little brass or a little porcelain piece in front of it. It's very pretty. It was $3, and I don't usually look at them, but I don't care to get them. I don't care to invest time in them, but this one, I couldn't help it. This one just got all of my attention, and I was like, I can't leave it. I had to take it. It's beautiful. I love the little brass on the back. Very feminine, and it's nice and tight, and I don't know, I just really liked it. So that was $3. I did pick that up for the eBay store. This I picked up as decor for here in the baking station somewhere, considering I don't have walls, so I'll figure it out. But it is a pastry frame, pre-shrunk and washable on canvas. And this was $3, probably overpriced, but I thought it was cool and I wanted it because it's baking related and I'm addicted to my baking station. I thought this was a really nice bowl. I don't do plastic often anymore, but this is Ellinger's agatized wood ink. Oh, agatized wood. What does that mean? Fake wood? I don't know. I'm gonna look it up, but it was $1. I thought this would make like a great dough bowl. And when I'm doing pasta and stuff, you have to break the eggs and all that. I don't have to do it on the surface and, you know, have like just a nice bowl to work in. It's nice and low and flat. I don't know. I'm gonna look it up. If it's worth reselling, then I will. If it's not, I would definitely keep this. I keep my dough bowls right here in the work island that the hubby and I converted from an armoire. We turned it into a work island, and pie safe. So I keep my dough bowls in there, so when I'm working, I just grab one out from underneath there, and then I cover it, and then I'll put it back in there for the dough to rest. But it's a really nice bowl. It's probably like, I don't know, like 11 inches. It's a big bowl, 11 to 12, it's a big bowl. So I did pick that up for $1. If it's worth reselling, I will. If not, it's a definite keeper. We don't have that much more to go. Next, I found these very vintage boho wall sconce holders. I thought these were adorable, and they were $3 a piece. I did pay up for them, but I could totally see this in some boho lover's house or mid-century lover's house. Look at that basket weave going all the way down and around, and then you put your sconce in there. You can change that out during the seasons. It's just a beautiful set. And it's 1970 something. I don't know, I'd have to look it up. I'll probably put it on the screen if I remember. And it is a gorgeous set of 2. They were $6 total. I'm pretty sure I could get almost, I want to say almost 30, considering the style, the time frame, and the condition. If any of those things were off, I would probably not have gotten them, because I know I wouldn't get nearly what I could get, considering that all 3 of those are good. So as time has gone by, I have evolved. I have learned a lot about dishware and brands and china and stoneware and things like that. And a lot of it I've learned by being out in the world, touching things, doing so much research and asking questions and just delving into this process. Also, a lot of you guys help with a lot of information when there's things that I just can't figure out. Y'all are so helpful with that. So I've learned a lot since I started thrifting with a purpose. I used to just thrift and get things that I liked and I was just in love with, and I couldn't leave them at the store. Now I kind of have more of a purpose in this process and getting the things that I like and things that I love, because I know they'll be valuable to someone else just like they were to me when I saw them. But there's also things that I've learned to recognize just because they are valuable and they bring in decent money. Now, season specific things can kind of be 50-50, because a lot of people are either looking for something nice for Christmas or they're not. This was a gorgeous piece. I had to get it. I saw it on the shelf and I was like, I know what that is. It is by Mikasa. It is this divided tray in holiday lace. It's a 4-section server and it's beautiful. It's in fantastic condition. It has all of its bits. It is amazing. No chips, no cracks, no breaks, no nothing. I am excited to put this with the Christmas stuff that I'm going to be listing in the shop come maybe October-ish. I have a lot of things that I want to get listed. Some Faltzgraph, now some Mikasa, some Fitz and Floyd. Super excited to get all that stuff into the eBay store. That being said, I paid $5 for this, and I know I can make my money back no problem, especially because vintage Christmas is definitely a thing. I know, because I love vintage Christmas and I know it's a thing. Moving on to another personal item. Amy found this guy and I couldn't leave him. Look at him. He is a brass piggy. Now he was $3, but he is huge. I have an armadillo that's about this huge. And there was also a little small metal pig, but that one was $2 and it was so tiny, and I like to pay around the $1 range for my brass, little pieces. I put all of these on my bookshelf in my workstation for the shop, and I love them, and he is so cute. Look. Oh my goodness. And then the other day was so funny because we were standing outside and we saw this crazy web, and the hubby and I were both like, Charlotte, is that you? Like from Charlotte's Web, Charlotte and Little Piggy. Anyway, there's that. So cute. $3 brass pig. I love him. So I did get that. And good thing Amy found it because it's adorable. First set is for me. I love these. I have the teapot that goes with it. I am building up the collection of dishes. I'll try to do an overlay if I still have it in my phone. You've seen it with my Spice of Life in the same cabinet that I moved to the breakfast area. Anyway, it's these. Gorgeous mustard yellow teacups, and I have the pot and dishes that go with this, and I am so in love with it, and I can't ever let them go. They are beautiful. I love them, and I was so happy to see a full set. There was actually 6 there. One was like off. It was just a really off color. It was super brown, and then another one had a crack. So 4 was the perfect number for me. They were $1 a piece, so I picked those up. Next, I found these. These will be going into the eBay store. I'm pretty sure 4 for 20-ish. Now, these don't look like the best, quality images. But either way, they are about 8 ounces, so they'll be going 4 for 20 or 4 for 18, depending on what the market is. They are these red cups, And I know this redware can kind of, not redware, but the red print can bring in some pretty good money. I actually have a few pieces. I might hang on to them for my personal collection, but I'm not positive. They'll most likely go into the store because I'm not like in love with them, or I don't actually have enough to be super excited about having these. These were 4 for $4, so they were $1 a mug or cup, whatever. Okay, so this I was super excited about. I was already walking out of the last store and I looked over and I was like, what is that? So I went over to go check it out, and I'm glad I did because it's an awesome, well-known Potter brand that resells for crowds of money. But first, there was a ton of pieces there, but a lot of them were broken and like actually cracked, and you could tell that they were cracked. It wasn't just like a hairline on one side or anything like that. They were cracked. So I was really selective about what I picked, and this is what I'm gonna go with for the eBay store. Starting off is this. These are all the Francomo green pottery pieces. This one is the Roadrunner mug, and this one I know will bring in about $20 before shipping, so that is awesome. I'm very excited about that. How cool is that guy? And everything is handmade, very organic looking. Love it. I could totally see this in like a masculine industrial kind of vibe, you know, like with clean metal lines and stainless steel, but then like nice rich woods with stuff like this to contrast, kind of bring in like the natural elements and some color. That'd be so cool. All right, the next set I got was this. It was 2 mugs. There's no one piece alike any other. They're all different, which is kind of crazy. They're the same concept, like concept of a mug, but they're all different. Anyway, this is what the first one looks like. It's a kind of like a sea foamy green layered in some browns and darker greens, and then the red clay. Check that out. And then there's crazing in the surface coating. And then these I thought were the coolest, to be honest. Now, I like cool cups. Unfortunately, I also like vintage Corningware and vintage Libby, so they don't look anything like this. But this is such an awesome set of cups. So the first one is this. It's got a lot of brown and deep green in it. This one was $2. And I'm pretty sure for this set, I could get quite a bit of money compared to what I paid. Not like, I'm not saying I'm about to become a millionaire, but you know, it's a good profit. Because $2 a cup, that's like Walmart prices, and this is not Walmart pottery. Very pretty. And again, they're all different. I'll show you. I'll hold them up so you can see. Look at this. More green than anything. Totally different from the other ones. So you have these two. They're like totally handmade, not even the same size. This one isn't the same size as the other ones, or the same color. Same with this one. It's so cool. So I got that set, 4-piece set. Now this one is, or these two, I wanted most of all, aside from the Roadrunner mug, because I felt like these would be so awesome, again, on some kind of industrial setting or like a boho kind of kitchen setting or something like that, and some open shelving or behind some glass shelving. But check these out. They are gorgeous. Now, one had a spider in it that I had to kill, but aside from that, they're pretty great. They're gonna look fantastic after I go through and wash them and sanitize them and polish them all up and get them nice and beautiful to be loved once again. Can you imagine? So these were $3 a piece, and you can see their little handles there. So organic looking. I love them. Check that out. And there were 2 of these. This is the second one. This one has more brown tones in it. Absolutely love them. Look at that. for $3. And I know I'm gonna make better money on them. But the best part is that if I wouldn't have gotten them, they would have been broken up just like the other ones that were toppled over and laying on each other and cracked and broken and not cool. So I'm super excited that I was able to save these, and they will go to a new home, at least to extend their lives a little bit longer to someone that loves them. Super excited. So again, guys, that is pretty much it for this video. I do hope that you enjoyed. My hands feel all kinds of grimy and dirty, but what can you do? That's just a part of thrifting. If you did enjoy this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Also, comment down below. Let me know what you think about this lighting, if I should keep the focus lock like this so we don't have the transition of the lighting playing and kind of messing with us. I know it's a little bright and it's a little washed out, but we're not looking at that stuff right now. We're looking at this stuff. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also hit the notification bell so you can be notified of new videos whenever I do post. If you're looking into the eBay, Etsy, reselling world and you kind of want to see how you can put an organization, workstation in your space, feel free to check out the video that I did on that on my home organization 2020 series at the Bates house, because I actually take my job as a stay-at-home mom very serious. All my pennies count, and the work that I put into everything really matters to me. So I kind of think outside the box when it comes to my living space. I turn my home into stations that work best for me and for my family. Putting a workstation in one of the sitting areas of our house just made sense, and it works so well. I can function in my home as a mother, and I can also function in my home as a business person, all at the same time, and it just flows. So feel free to check that out if you're kind of dabbling in and you want to see maybe a different way of setting a station up in your house. If you want to see a little bit more personal day-to-day stuff, you can check out my social medias on Facebook and Instagram at the Bates House. Anything hashtag Bates House something, it's pretty much all going to be under that. And for now, guys, that's it for this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!